Okay, quick little update. So I think the last thing that you guys saw was when I had just one cage right here. And it was the one new, it's called a showcase cage. It's just like the Vision cages, but it's not. Last time you saw it, it was full. Right now it's not full. And I also got 2 new ones. So I got these secondhand off of Craigslist. Set them up, and I don't have this one on the stack because this door was on the bottom at one time, so it's kind of harder to open, which is why I got these big knobby handles on it. And then these 2 work great. I have the Beardy in here, Tegu, blue Tegu in here. This one is I'm gonna put the Asian water monitor in here, so it's still in the melamine cage behind you. Yeah, just the bottom one. I didn't want a cage on the bottom because it's kind of tricky, kind of tight in there. So it's just storage for right now. And then I'm gonna move and get different space. I'll use it for a cage then. Anyways, I got chicken hearts. Okay. Oh yeah, I also got these Vision cages. Well, I had these 2, right? But this one down here is a newer one. So that and the other 2 over there. So these are all 3 empty right now. Just kind of saving them. Yeah, I got some chicken heart. Yellowtail Crebo. Hey, come on. Hungry? I know you're hungry. There you go. Right. So I'll feed, because I'm going to have to cut some after. I'll just feed everything that I don't need to cut right now. So this guy just shed too, so I changed him this morning. So he shed in the past few days, within the past few days. The female. I love how much lighter she is. So yeah, Hansel and Gretel. Big Taiwan beauty. This guy just shed too. Yeah, I need to name him. I don't know why I haven't named him yet, but that was my first Taiwan beauty that I got. And I still haven't named him. Female. Ooh. What's up, soldier boy? Hmm? He's going back in the hide. Tegu was just going crazy. Man, I wish all my snakes ate chicken heart. It'd be way easier. But pine snake doesn't, few of them don't. How we know. Hey, why are you hiding? You can see how much lighter her tail is from Metroid. Yeah, this is the first blacktail Cariba I got, and her tail is definitely not solid black. I just changed this guy last night too, and it's already dirty. Here. Everybody wants to eat in the back today. There you go. Yeah, I wish Olive made them. The Blue Beauty I have doesn't eat it. Pine Snake doesn't. Little Tiger Rat Snake won't. I'll feed you one more since you will. I don't want him dragging this one all over the floor on the carpet, so I try not to let him jump out with nasty chicken heart. If I thaw like a mouse out and thaw it out so it's not wet and just air thaw it out, it takes all day, but that's like my favorite way to do it. That way it's not dripping wet. And then, yeah, you can have a little more fun with it that way, because it's just a little fuzzy dry mouse. Let's go smaller. There's Metroid at. But yeah, see, look at the difference of how light. See how light this is? Versus a good piece here. Versus look how solid black this tail is. And then darker up here too, so yeah, it's just a little bit different. I actually like how light Metroid is. She's super cool. So blacktails usually sell for a little bit more. Usually it's like $450 unicolor, $500 for a blacktail for the babies. Give or take, whatever. But yeah, I bought this one as a blacktail, $500 plus shipping, and then yeah, it's looking pretty damn unicolor to me, but fuck it, I don't care. I mean, I got both. I like both. I actually like both equally for different reasons, so can't complain. It's worth it. Oh shit. Well, sometimes that can happen. This one want to eat. Chicken water. Chicken water. Chicken water. He's probably like, yo, where's my other food at? Come on. There you go. Watch out. I notice when I have the big fan light on above me, usually because I have two different lights in here, so when I have the big fan light on above me, the rack's right underneath it, so the snakes are usually looking up. And I think this big light really, they're always thrown off whenever I have this light on. They always act differently when I feed them with just that light on over there versus this one. Their focus is always off, and they'll usually miss a lot. And ooh, that's a good shot. I've seen some high yellow Taiwan beauties. Only once some guy posted it. I think there's some wild caught. It was a male. And I actually really wanted to get it, but I didn't know if it was medicated or not, so I didn't get it. But yes, it was cute. It's cute. Oh wait. Soldier's got something to say. Go on, tell him how it is. Say what you gotta say. Go on. Go on, man. Talk to him. No, not anymore. I gotta save some. I gotta remember I gotta cut some and save some. I got other stuff to feed if I... This is just one pack that I bought. Yeah, this guy eats everything. Absolutely everything. Everything except snake. So they're almost as good as Cribos, but Cribos will eat a little bit more just because they'll eat snake. But for them versus Taiwan beauties, I mean, they eat exactly everything the same, except for when I have frozen snakes. Then all the dry mark on they step it up. Rough day, bro. Oh, I have that one. I wonder if I can try to eat some. I think I have a small piece for it. Camera shy. Okay, oh, there you go. Don't bring no chicken water. Ugh, you gotta drown it. Drown the chicken. Drown it. This is so interesting, even Soldier's watching. Eat me. Eat me. Eat me. It's your favorite chicken. It's got little tentacles all over it. Doesn't know where to bite it. See, this is why almost like changing or feeding in dirty tubs, because I just cleaned all of these racks and some of them are dirty again. But when you feed them, and especially some of the stuff I have, I mean, they eat it in the water, you get dirty ass water and then you get chicken everywhere. So it's like, I don't want that sitting throughout the week. So it's like, you gotta double clean. So I might as well keep feeding in dirty bins and then clean them after. Look, this is a hypo false water cobra. So it's a female, and I bought her as a hypo. And my actual other female, she looks hypo, and then you look at this one, you're like, okay, I see the difference. So it'll definitely be cool to see her and her compared to when they're bigger. Oy. Let's go. Like a little tentacle right there. Gross. First time I saw it, there's like a little tentacle piece sometimes attached to the little chicken heart. I cut it off because I thought it was a big ass worm and I was hella concerned. And then I looked at, got other packs, and before you know it, hearts have little tentacles, ventricles, tubes, testicles. It's like a big tube. But it makes sense because it's like, okay, your heart needs to pump blood out, right? It's gotta have something coming out, but first time I saw it, I was like, I didn't get it exactly from a fucking Safeway, so it's like, you never know. He just smacked himself in the face with a tail. I actually got a bunch more of these. When I bought these secondhand cages, she was super cool and gave me pretty much everything that she had with it. So all the extra dome lights or domes and little plants and branches and bowls and all that shit. So it was actually super cool. I got big bowls out of it. You know what I mean? Metroid. Oh, no, I mean, not Metroid. Look at that tail. Hella black. Oh, yeah. Insane. I feel like I should put her in a cage, too, just so she can move around more. She's a growing snake, but for some reason, I don't know, she doesn't look fat. Does she look fat? No? I want to cut all this shit out then, so it doesn't even matter.